Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Rani Abdidasari. My study number is 2011-04-04-35. In here, I wanna explain about the principles of ethical communication, and second is definition of communication apprehension. National Communication Association credo for ethical communication: questions of right and wrong arise whenever people communicate. Ethical communication is fundamental to responsible thinking, decision-making, and the development of relationships and communities within and across contexts, cultures, channels, and media. Moreover, ethical communication enhances human worth and dignity by fostering truthfulness, fairness, responsibility, personal integrity, and respect for self and others. We believe that unethical communication threatens the quality of all communications and consequently the well-being of individuals and the society in which we live. Therefore, we, the members of the National Communication Associations, endorse and are committed to practicing the following principle of ethical communications. We advocate truthfulness, accuracy, honesty, and reasons essential to the integrity of communications. We endorse freedom of expression, diversity of perspective, and tolerance of dissent to a safe, to informed, and responsible decision-making fundamental to the civil society. We strive to understand and respect other communications before evaluating and responding to their message. We promote access to communication resources and opportunities as necessary to fulfill human potential and contribute to the well-being of families, communities, and society. We promote communication climates of caring and mutual understanding that respect the unique needs and characteristics of individual communicators. We condemn communication that degrades individuals and humanity through distortion, intimidation, coercion, and violence, and through the expenses of intolerance and hatred. We are committed to courageous expression of personal conviction in pursuit of fairness and justice. We advocate sharing information, opinions, and feelings when facing significant choices while also respecting privacy and confidentiality. We accept responsibility for the short and long-term consequences of our own communication and expect the same of others. Second is definition of communication apprehension. According to James McCloskey, communication apprehension is the broad term that refers to an individual's fear or anxiety associated with either real or unintercepted communication with another person or persons. An introduction to rhetorical communications, Boston M.A. Allen and Berkman P. Forty. At its heart, communication apprehension is a psychological response to evaluation. This psychological response, however, quickly becomes physical as our body responds to the threat the mind perceives. Our bodies cannot distinguish between physiological and psychical threats, so we react as though we were facing a Mack truck barreling in our direction. The body's circulatory and adrenal system shift into overdrive, requiring us to function at maximum physical efficiency. The flight or fight response pause. Why zebras don't get across? New York Henry Holt, yet instead of running away or fighting, all we need to do is stand and talk. When it comes to communication apprehension, our physical responses are often not well adapted to the nature of the threat we face, as the excess energy created by our body can make it harder for us to be effective public speakers. But because communication apprehension is rooted in our minds, if we understand more about the nature of body's response to stress, we can better develop mechanisms for managing the body's misguided attempts to help us cope with our fear of social judgment.